Hello students, how are you? First of all, I will discuss the contents of Unit 1, National Income and Related Aggregates of Introductory Macroeconomics according to CBSE Curriculum 2020-21. What is macroeconomics? Basic concepts in macroeconomics: consumption goods, capital goods, final goods, intermediate goods, stocks and flows, gross investment and depreciation. Circular flow of income, two-sector model, methods of calculating national income, value added of product method, expenditure method, income method. Aggregates related to national income: gross national product, net national product, gross domestic product, net domestic product at market price, at fixed cost, real and nominal GDP, GDP and welfare. In this unit, we have done macroeconomics, consumption goods, capital goods, final goods, intermediate, stock, flow, gross investment, depreciation we have done. Circular flow of income into sector model, it is also we have done. Now we will start aggregates related to national income. Domestic income and national income. What is domestic income? It is the sum total of factor incomes generated within the domestic territory of the country in an accounting year. National income is the sum total of factor income of normal residents of a country during an accounting year. First of all, we will discuss the meaning of domestic territory of the country and normal residents of a country. Domestic territory of a country is also known as economic territory of a country. In common language, domestic territory means political boundary of a country. But in economics, domestic territory has a special meaning and is much bigger than the political boundary of a country. According to United Nations, economic territory is the geographical territory administered by a government within which persons, goods, capital circulate freely. It is clear. Freedom of circulation of persons, goods, capital is the basic criteria of economic territory. Those parts of political boundary of a country whose government does not enjoy these freedoms, like embassies, are deemed to be outside the economic territory. Embassies are not included in domestic territory as they are not administered by the government of the country in which they are located. If Indian embassy located in USA, it is the domestic territory of India, not of USA. Same as foreign embassies located in India are not included the domestic territory of India. They are the part of domestic territory of that country from which they belong. Now, we will discuss normal resident of a country. Normal resident has a special meaning and importance in national accounting. A resident is said to be a person or institution who ordinarily resides in a country whose center of economic interest lies in that country. What are the two conditions for becoming a normal resident? First, he is called a normal resident since he normally lives in the country of his economic interest. He carries out all his economic activities such as earning, spending, accumulation in that country, like maybe consumption, production, exchange. Period of stay would be at least 1 year or more. So, you should keep in mind some points. Normal residents cover both individuals and institutions. Normal residents include both citizens and non-citizens. Foreigners who reside in a country for more than a year and have economic interest in that country. If foreigners visit India, or they came in India for traveling, recreation, medical treatment, studies, they are not the normal residents of India. because their economic interest is not in India. Their economic interest lies in that country from which they belong. Like as Indians employed in WHO located in India, they are the residents of India because their economic interest lies in India and they live in India. So, on the basis of domestic territory of the country and normal residence, we can differentiate domestic income and national income. Domestic income is the sum total of factor income generated within the domestic territory of the country, no matter who generates the income, residents or non-residents. National income is the sum total of factor income of only normal residents of a country during a year, no matter where this income is generated, within domestic territory or in rest of the world. Domestic income does not include net factor income from abroad. National income includes net factor income from abroad. What is net factor income abroad? We will discuss in the next video. Thank you.